Good morning, class 4. I am Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 4. That is adaptation to habitat. That is adaptation to habitat. In this video lecture, today we will discuss about long question answers, or you can say a little bit answer the following questions. So let's start. The first question is, list some features of terrestrial animals. Means here the question is asking about some features, some adaptive features of terrestrial animals. So the features of terrestrial animals are: number 1, they have legs or limbs to move from one place to another place. Then comes they have lungs to breathe. Then comes the next feature, that hairy or thick skin to protect them from heat and cold weather. And the next is well developed nervous system and sense organs. So these are the features of terrestrial animals. Now comes the next question, how is a camel adapted to live in a desert? So the answer is, the adaptation in camel to live in deserts are: number 1. So what is the first one? Padded feet to move on sand. Because of the padded feet, they can easily move on the sand, and that is why they are called sheep of the desert. The next adaptation is, they have stored fat in the hump on their back, and this fat gives them energy when they don't get food for many days. The next adaptation is, they have long eyelashes. These long eyelashes protect their eyes during sandstorms. Now comes the next question, which features of an aerial animal help it to fly? So the features which help the aerial animals to fly are: number 1, they have hollow bones. Their bones are hollow. Like in the chapter 3 we studied bones and muscles. So we studied that in the long bones there is bone marrow. But in the case of these aerial animals, they have hollow bones. And they have wings to fly. Their bones are hollow, so their body is light, and they have wings to fly. The next type of adaptation is, their body is arrow shaped or boat shaped or streamline pattern. Their body is what? Arrow shaped or boat shaped body, so that they can easily fly in the air. The next question, how is a frog adapted to live both on land and in water? So the adaptation in frog, the first adaptation, they have limbs to move and swim. If you observe a frog, their hind limbs are very strong. With the help of that, they jump from one place to another place, and they have webbed feet. By the help of that, they can swim easily in the water. The next feature is gills and lungs. They have gills and lungs for breathing in the water and on the land. And they have moist skin to breathe in the water also. So these all features are present in a frog, which help them to survive in water and on land. The next question is, how is a polar bear adapted to live in extremely cold region? So the adaptation in polar bear to live in extremely cold region are: number 1, they have a very thick heavy fur on their body surface. Their body surface is covered with a very heavy thick fur, which help them to live in the extreme cold climate. And also there is a layer of fat present just beneath the skin, which also help them to live in the extreme cold region. So this is how polar bear is adapted to live in extremely cold climate. Now comes the next question. Give two examples of each of the following. So the first one, two examples of parasites. So very easy, that is, one is bug and the other one is mosquito. The next question, two examples of carnivore. So we already know lion, tiger, fox. Give two names. Next question, two examples of herbivores. The best examples is cow and what? Goat or deer. Next comes two examples of amphibian. So frog, toad, or you can write crocodile also. Next question, two aerial animals. So crow and sparrow, or pigeon or parrot you can write. So class, I hope you all are able to understand today's topic. If any problem, ask me. I will help you class. Have a great day. Be safe at home. Thank you.